Hare Krishna everyone, so we're continuing with the Path of Perfection by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And this is Shravanam Diaries podcast. I'm your host Sulalita Devidasi. We are starting chapter 6, Perception of the Super Soul. Prashanta manasam hyenam yoginam sukham uttamam upaiti shantarajasam brahma bhutam akalmasham. Quote, the yogi whose mind is fixed on me verily attains the highest happiness. By virtue of his identity with Brahman, he is liberated, his mind is peaceful, his passions are quieted, and he is freed from sin. Unquote. Bhagavad Gita 6.27. Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmasham sukhena brahmasam sparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. Quote, steady in the self, being freed from all material contamination, the yogi achieves the highest perfectional stage of happiness, in touch with the Supreme Consciousness. Unquote. Bhagavad Gita 6.28. So here is the perfection. The yogi whose mind is fixed on me. Since Krishna is speaking, the me refers to Krishna. If I am speaking saying, give me a glass of water, I do not intend that the water be supplied to someone else. We must therefore clearly understand that since Bhagavad Gita is being spoken by Sri Krishna, when he says unto me, he means unto Krishna. Unfortunately, there are many commentators who deviate from these clear instructions. I do not know why. Their motives are, no doubt, nefarious. Sarva bhutasthamaatmanam sarva bhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshana. Quote, a true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. Indeed, the self-realized man sees me everywhere. Unquote. Bhagavad Gita 6.29. Sarva bhutastham atmanam. A true yogi observes me in all beings. How is this possible? Some people say that all beings are Krishna and that therefore there is no point in worshipping Krishna separately. Consequently, such people take to humanitarian activities, claiming that such work is better. They say, why should Krishna be worshipped? Krishna says that one should see Krishna in every being. Therefore, let us serve Daridra Narayana, the man in the street. Such misinterpreters do not know the proper techniques, which have to be learned under a bona fide spiritual master. A true yogi, as explained before, is the devotee of Krishna, and the most advanced devotee goes forth to preach Krishna consciousness. Why? Because he sees Krishna in all beings. How is this? Because he sees that all beings are part and parcel of Krishna. He also understands that since these beings have forgotten Krishna, it is his duty to awaken them to Krishna consciousness. Sometimes missionaries go forth to educate primitive, uneducated people just because they see that they are human beings and so deserve to be educated in order to understand the value of life. This is due to the missionary's sympathy. The devotee is similarly motivated. He understands that everyone should know himself to be part and parcel of Krishna. The devotee understands that people are suffering due to their forgetfulness of Krishna. Thus, the devotee sees Krishna in everything. He is not under the illusion that everything has become Krishna. Rather, he sees every living being as the son of God. If I say that this boy is the son of Mr. Johnson, do I mean that this boy is Mr. Johnson himself? I may see Mr. Johnson in this boy because this boy is his son, but the distinction remains. If I see every living being as the son of Krishna, I see Krishna in every being. This should not be difficult to understand. It is neither an association nor a vision, but a fact. Jai. When a devotee sees a cat or a dog, he sees Krishna in him. He knows that a cat, for instance, is a living being, and that due to his past deeds, he has received the body of a cat. This is due to his forgetfulness. The devotee helps the cat by giving it some Krishna prasāda, so that someday the cat will come to Krishna consciousness. This is seeing Krishna in the cat. The devotee does not think, "Oh, here is Krishna, let me embrace this cat and serve this cat as God." Such thinking is nonsensical. If one sees a tiger, he does not say, "Oh, here is Krishna, come on, please eat me." The devotee does not embrace all beings as Krishna, but rather sympathizes with every living being because he sees all beings as part and parcel of Krishna. In this way, quote, "the true yogi observes me in all beings," unquote. This is real vision. Whatever is done in Krishna consciousness, knowingly or unknowingly, will have its effect. Children who bow down or try to vibrate Krishna's names or clap during kīrtana are actually accumulating so much in their bank account of Krishna consciousness. Fire will act whether one is a child or an adult. If a child touches fire, the fire will burn. The fire does not say, "Oh, I will not burn him, he is a child and does not know." No, the fire will always act as fire. Similarly, Krishna is the Supreme Spirit, and if a child partakes in Krishna consciousness, he will be affected. Krishna will act whether the child knows or does not know. Every living being should be given a chance to partake of Krishna consciousness because Krishna is there and will act. Therefore, everyone is being invited to come and take prasāda because this prasāda will someday take effect. We should be careful not to make the mistake of thinking that everyone is Krishna. Rather, we should see Krishna in everyone. Krishna is all-pervading. Why is he to be seen only in human beings? As stated in Brahma Samhita, he is also present within the atom. Andantarastha paramanu chayantarastham The word paramanu means atom, and we should understand that Krishna is present within every atom. A true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. How does the yogi see every being? Quote, in me, unquote. This is possible because the true yogi knows that everything that we see is Krishna. We are sitting on this floor or on this carpet, but in actuality we're sitting on Krishna. We should know this to be a fact. How is this carpet Krishna? It is Krishna because it is made of Krishna's energy. The Supreme Lord has various energies, of which there are three primary divisions: material energy, spiritual energy, and marginal energy. Parasya Shaktirvi Vidhaiva Shruyate. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 13.65. Purport. We, living entities, are marginal energy. The material world is material energy, and the spiritual world is spiritual energy. We are marginal energy in the sense that we can be either spiritually or materially situated. There is no third alternative. Either we become materialistic or spiritualistic. As long as we are in the material world, we are seated on the material energy. And therefore, we are situated in Krishna because Krishna's energy is not separate from Krishna. A flame contains both heat and illumination, two energies. Neither the heat nor the illumination are separate from the flame. Therefore, in one sense, heat is fire, illumination is fire, but they can be distinguished. Similarly, the material energy is also Krishna, and although we are thinking that we are sitting on this floor, we are actually sitting on Krishna. Therefore, it is stated, the self-realized man sees me everywhere. Seeing Krishna everywhere means seeing every living being as well as everything else in relationship to Krishna. In the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita 7.8, the Lord Krishna, tells Arjuna how he can be seen in various manifestations. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryayoh pranavah sarva vedeshu shabdah ke paurusham drishu. Quote, O son of Kunti, Arjuna, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in man. Unquote. Water is drunk by all living entities and is needed by birds, beasts, and man. It is not only used for drinking, but for washing and for cultivating plants as well. A soldier on the battlefield can understand how important water is. When fighting, soldiers become thirsty, and if they have no water, they die. Once a person has learned the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, whenever he drinks water, he sees Krishna. And when does a day pass when we do not drink water? This is the way of Krishna Consciousness. Quote, I am the light of the moon and the sun. So whether in the day or the night, we see either sunshine or moonshine. One moment. So either sunshine or moonshine. How then can we forget Krishna? This then is the way of perfect yoga. We have to see Krishna everywhere and at all times. Jai, so we're going to stop here for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. The link to this book is in the description, and we shall see you next time. Hare Krishna.